So, go ahead.
Coach said lineup in the second half, obviously, Georgia played really well. What factors do you weigh to decide whether to stick with that or go?
Doesn't matter who you start, it's who finishes the game. So probably, as we go through game plans and people are nicked up, and we'll see. But I'm not as worried about who starts as maybe the clutter out there. I'm more worried about, okay, who am I finishing with? And I like that team, but EJ may step up and be the monster we want him to be, and all of a sudden, then he plays more. Or Keon at 4, because this is a small team. Or Khalil at 4, for that matter. So we'll have to see.
Cal, those of us that aren't basketball bennies, we look at the counting stats and we go, this guy has a lot of steals, this guy's a lot of blocks. That means these are the good defenders. Do we underrate Emmanuel as a defender?
He's really bothering people and making it difficult. That's what a good defender does. Another guy that looks like all this and stands in front of the guy, and the guy feels nothing by him being guarded. Emmanuel occupies the guy's eyes. You got to worry about where Emmanuel is. Obviously, we know where Ashton is, and Tyrese is a pretty good defender. People, what they loved, the people that evaluate, they loved that he had 8 assists, 7 rebounds, and 4 blocks. They said that's a winner. That's how you win basketball games. And that's who everybody wants on their team. That's a Jamal Murray number. And, he did well. But Ashton came out, went home, got a little excited, took a few too many jump shots. But at the end of the day, the kid has a will to win that drags the rest of us. Kind of like Bowden did. He is that. He's Lynn Bowden for us.
Alabama obviously plays really fast.
Maybe able to throw the ball better. I don't know.
Alabama obviously plays fast. Do you run with them or do you try to slow them down?
No, we are who we are. You guys know that if we play a team that wants to play in the 50s, we'll do that. And if we play a fast team, we'll try to score 100. So it's, we'll see how the game goes. The difference is they run to shoot threes. They're not running for layups. They're not running for post-ups. Even if they throw ahead and drive, they're driving to find somebody for a three. So it's a little different in how the game goes. And they've done a great job. I mean, I've watched Florida. They should have never lost that game, and they know it. They had Penn State. Penn State led them for 2 minutes on the road. So when you start looking at records, you can't look at record when you start talking. The games they lost early, they weren't ready to play this style yet. They hadn't bought in. Now they have, and this will be a really hard game for us to win. I don't care if it's at home, on the road, on I-95. This is a hard one to play, and it'll be a hard game for us to win.
John, what do you think of the matchup, Ashton and Kyra Lewis?
Good for both of them. I mean, Kyra's playing well, playing fast, he's shooting balls, and plays 38 minutes a game. So he's good. Petty's good. I mean, they're good. They got guys that were 2s and 3s that are now 4s and 5s. They were 2s and 3s, and now they're 4s and 5s, which means your 4 and 5 better be able to play. You got hands down. They're shooting. They're taking threes. Like when you watch them, because I'm not watching a whole lot of college games because I got those Alaska shows I got to catch. So, but when I watched this tape, I was stunned at how they're really spacing this court and what they're doing. Got one more question, guys.
Coach, how well do you know Nate Oates, and do they do anything similar to the Buffalo team from a few years ago?
They're different. I'll tell you what he's doing. He's doing a lot of the dribble drive stuff, but he's doing some of it from 5 out. They're trying to get you in rotations, and on those rotations, they're shooting it or running downhill. They're spacing like the dribble drive, and with that team he has, he's coaching them the way that team needs to play. So the Buffalo team did some post-up stuff. This team will, but it's not, their game is they're going to shoot 35 threes. If they make 16, 16, 15, 18, move on to the next game. It's hard. That's a lot for us to. And again, we got to make 6 or 7. You got to make 6 or 7 because they're going to hook 7 in. Thanks, guys.